I'm just going to elaborate a little bit about what chronotheism really is. All right, it's basically like a belief, a scientific belief, and a religious belief together. What it is basically the truth. Okay, like I put on the two perceptions. Like if you're a atheist or a believer, if you're a believer or a non-believer, basically you can be on the same page because it doesn't constitute any disbelief if you're a believer, and it doesn't constitute any belief if you're a non-believer. Okay, this is the most pragmatic and realistic answer to the idea of God and science, and basically merging them. All right, using Occam's razor, entities should not be multiplied without necessity. The simplest solution. Okay, basically people add what ifs all the time when it comes to theories. Okay, don't start with what ifs. Don't use what ifs. Just keep it as simple as it possibly can. All right, chronotheism basically believes space is 1 and 0. It's a void, a chasm, oblivion, infinity. Literally, the infinite vastness of space always exists. Okay, it's something and nothing. It can't be made or erased. Okay, so this means there's an area of existence. This is the flat plane of existence, which is basically the temporal dimension. Okay, the first and only, the main dimension, the plane of existence. Okay, you have to have that flat plane of existence, and the flat plane of existence goes every which way. Okay, because it has depth. The depth of space is actually the curvature. The flatness that we see is the plane of existence. That's the temporal dimension, which all the other dimensions exist inside. Okay, I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to get into chronotheism, its basic understanding. All right, so it boils down to space. All right, now the first law of thermodynamics cannot be created nor destroyed. It only transforms. Okay, this energy. All right, now nuclear and electric energy are obviously energy, and they can't be created. They can only transform. Therefore, they had to predate the singularity, since the singularity is what everything is made of. Okay, quarks are self-born. Now people wonder where. Okay, I just seen a post. Where'd the energy come from if energy can't be created or destroyed? You know, well, quarks are self-born. Okay, this is nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is self-born, which emits beta decay. This is the hermaphroditic aspect or mythology. Okay, it emits beta decay and becomes an electron. All right, so now you have the alpha and omega. The alpha carries the X factor also. Okay, it's the Y factor. It's the male energy. It carries the X factor. Okay, that's why men carry the genes for man and woman. Also probably indicates why Eve came out of Adam. Okay, there's just a little bit more to it. You know, a lot of people don't bother to look into things, but like I said, I'm trying to create peace here. I'm just trying to solve some problems and create some kind of middle ground and understanding where people don't have to fight over this stuff, because it's causing our world to fall into hell. All right, so you have self-born nuclear energy. Okay, it emits its beta decay. Okay, because a neutron decays into an electron. Now you have both together. When they come together, you have the power of a star, or singularity. E equals mc squared. All right, this is the singularity going big bang. It's already potential energy hemmed up that goes kinetic, because all that's in space is the potential for occurrence and micropotential. Okay, that's literally the potential energy that exists in space. So you only have the void vastness of space and potential energy. That's all you have. All right, energy transforms into matter. Matter reduces, becoming energy again. Okay, after time, through the laws of thermodynamics, it's going to reduce back to ash. Everything in the universe is going to reduce back to ash over a big, grand cosmic scale. All right, the entropy is going to catch up, and it will reduce to ash, which is the reversion. That's the entropy of the matter. All right, so now you have the Big Bang, hydrogen, helium, lithium, blah, 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 blah. It does its thing. We have a universe, all this. I'm just, okay, you understand. Now, and then it all reduces, turns back. All right, now this is the scientific aspect. This is the religious aspect, okay, and it's still scientific. Okay, we are gods. Manipulate nuclear and electric energies. Man commands the earth, okay? In John and Psalms, it indicates we are gods, okay? Why? Because we can manipulate nuclear and electric energy to create with. We do this through procreation. We can also do this in labs, all right? Making us godlike, okay? Because God, or space, manipulates nuclear and electric energy to create. All right, so you have space, potential, the will and inevitability. This is the will of God, okay? This is the consciousness that conceives us, because if you can conceive something, it can exist. If you can't conceive something, then it can't exist. We exist, therefore we had to be conceived. Okay, this is where the thought or the consciousness aspect comes into place, because there is will. Okay, it's not space-time, it's technically timeless space. What we're considering space-time or confusing with space-time is actually the will and inevitability. That's the potential that can happen. Okay, that's what will be. Okay, also the first law of thermodynamics, nuclear, which is alpha, male energy, the beginning and the end. Okay, it emits beta decay carrying the Y and X factors. Okay, Y factors, protons and neutrons. X factor is electrons. Okay, this is another trinity. Okay, so now you have alpha, which is the man or the male, omega, which is the energy. Okay, womb. A woman has a womb. She's also part of man. Woman. Okay, I don't think anybody's ever put that together, but I figured it out. And I mean, I literally looked it up where the word came from, and that I could never find it. Only through this logic here did I actually find that out. Okay, we are sons of God. Okay, we are sons, and we are sons, okay, because we are nuclear and electric energy together. These two energies together is the power of a star. We are living biostars, okay? We are gods. We are energy. We are sons, living energy, because we have bionuclear and bioelectric energy, okay? This is carbon plasma, panspermia, okay, the male and female energies, all right? Now, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. The singularity is going to reduce to ash and dust, leaving ash and dust and nuclear and electric energy in space, okay? This is all. That means that this is going to literally have carbon in it. The singularity will have carbon in it, okay? Ash. Okay, now, will of God manipulates these male and female energies to create living universe, okay? This is the omnipresence and the omniscience, okay? The alpha and omega, protons, neutrons, and electrons. See? So all the science that are facts actually coincide with all the religious stuff that we take serious. But it only applies to science. So when people say, oh, there is no God, there's only science, look, they're talking about the same thing, okay? They are actually talking about the same thing. It all originally began, imagine our Big Bang Theory, okay, becoming myths, all right? And a proton is some kind of God. Yeah, their God, proton, he made everything. That's basically what happened here. Their science became all of these myths and legends, all right? But the root core picture is still there. You just got to look. I'm helping people get on this path, and it seems a lot of people are getting on this path because for the past few years I've been trying to get people on it, and it just now seems that people are actually starting to pick up on it, okay? But chronotheism, it's for peace. It unites religion and science, and it proves that all of the religions are correct, but they're all talking basically about the same stuff. They just have different names, okay? Nomenclatures. A nomenclature is very important to understand. It's what a word is going to be. It's what is used for a word. It's a chosen word to describe something. It's what word is going to apply. And that's the problem. We're having so many words that apply to things when that application is the same thing, but they just got different names. That's the problem. And it can all be unveiled. It's all right in front of us. Just trying to help us understand what it is and how to get on the path so we can maintain some kind of peace. Because it's too pragmatic and literal to really argue. See, it's all based on facts. And this is why I know it's the truth, because no matter what area you come at it from, anyone can believe it and it can't be debunked. Whether you're a believer or not believer, believing this still constitutes your belief, no matter if you are a believer or not a believer. So two people from the opposite worlds can literally believe the same thing and be on the same page and not have to fight and argue anymore. And that's what I'm trying to do.